We're going to show you a clip of how Dartmouth Colleges uses their two-count timing in their screen game. This is a pretty important game here. It's late in the game, and Dartmouth's coming out in a 3-by-1 set. And what I like about this clip, they're going to run their boundary screen or their crack screen here where the receiver's cracking on the linebacker who's responsible for the back, who will be the recipient of the screen. But I like how the timing of the lineman works out, and they're not afraid to wait until the last second. So Coach Keith Clark, the offensive coordinator and offensive line coach at Dartmouth, uses a two-step count. So it's 1, 2, and it's out. Now, the one thing I like about this, as they're all out, the quarterback decides that he has to wait a little bit to make this thing happen. So he's going to wait to the last possible second to get the timing down. Okay, he works through his drop progression, which we'll talk about in another video, and then he delivers the ball. But you can see when the ball's being caught, you have all these offensive linemen working through their progression, a lot of offensive linemen in space, but that's a two-count progression for them. He does it all at the same time. There's plenty of drills used to implement it, but it's a good opportunity to get the ball in the right hands of the playmaker using that two-count system. And we'll see the end zone shot of it here. And this is late in the year to win a big game in the red zone, which we're seeing more and more screens being used now. Okay, so you see it again. He works his regular slide protection on it. So they're all sliding to the screen side. So it's a slide protection. Offensive line is sliding to the screen side. The backside tackle is going to lock on that backside defensive end, and it's just 1, 2, and go. And this yank technique is something that Coach Clark talked to us about. If you watch number 58 here, he works this yank technique where it's basically just getting hands inside once a screen is called, and once he wants to disengage from that defensive lineman, he yanks him and gets in on who he needs to block, which would be an alley defender on a delay screen game, because you have the flat defender here, but in man coverage, okay, that defender gets run off. Great technique, great execution there.